Hey babe, there comes a moment in life when the truth can no longer be hidden. A moment when every unspoken word, every buried emotion, and every silent confession demands to be acknowledged. Today, I need you to prepare your heart because what I'm about to share is not just another conversation. It is a defining moment, one that has the potential to reshape our lives forever. For a long time now, I have carried this truth with me, feeling its weight press on my chest day after day. It's as if a small, persistent flame has been burning inside me, growing in intensity until it became impossible to ignore. Every day, that truth reminded me of its presence, a constant, unyielding force that would not be silenced by time or by fear. And now, I have reached a point where keeping this truth hidden feels not only impossible, but also deeply unjust to both of us. I want you to know that what I'm about to say does not come from a place of cruelty or harshness. It comes from a profound need for honesty, a desperate wish to be true to both myself and to you. Sometimes, the truth, in all its raw and unfiltered reality, is the only path to genuine connection. And I believe that our bond, strong and unique, deserves that kind of honesty, even if it means stepping into the unknown. Here it is. You're not simply my choice, you're my necessity. These words might sound stark or even unexpected at first, but I ask you to look deeper than the surface. When we talk about choices, we often think in terms of convenience, preference, or fleeting moments of decision making. A choice is something you select from an array of options, something that might serve a purpose for a short time and then be replaced by another. But you, my love, are not just a momentary option or a temporary fix. You are the unwavering pillar in my life, the one constant amid the whirlwind of chaos that often surrounds us. Before I met you, my life was filled with uncertainty, and every day felt like a struggle to find meaning amidst the constant flux. I was searching for something, something I couldn't quite put into words. And then, as if by fate or perhaps the intricate design of the universe itself, you appeared. You were not a random occurrence or an accidental meeting. You came into my life at a time when I most needed a lifeline, someone to lean on when everything else felt so precarious. You see, meeting you was like finding the missing piece of a puzzle I didn't even know was incomplete. It was as though the universe had meticulously orchestrated our encounter, knowing full well that I was yearning for something deeper than what mere chance could offer. With you, everything changed. You stepped in at a moment when I was drowning in the trivialities of everyday choices, and you provided the clarity and strength I desperately needed. In a world where so many things are transient and ephemeral, you became the grounding force that I could rely on without hesitation. You are not just a choice among many, you are the lifeline that I never imagined I'd have. Your presence in my life is far more than a simple decision or a matter of convenience. It is the very foundation upon which I now build my days, the steady beacon that guides me through life's inevitable storms. In every moment of chaos, when the noise of the world grows too loud and the weight of uncertainty becomes unbearable, it is your love and support that remind me of who I truly am. You have become my sanctuary, a safe haven where I can be my most authentic self, free from the masks I once felt compelled to wear. I have spent countless hours reflecting on what it means to be with you, and in doing so, I have come to realize that the concept of a choice is too limiting to describe what you represent in my life. Choices can be made and unmade, they can be forgotten as new options emerge. But what we share is something eternal, something that transcends the ordinary mechanics of decision making. You are woven into the very fabric of my being. With every heartbeat, with every breath I take, I am reminded that you are not a mere option that might one day be replaced. You are the necessity that sustains me, the core element of my identity. I know that these words might sound heavy, and I understand if they stir up emotions that are both profound and overwhelming. This is not the kind of conversation we've had before, and the intensity of what I'm expressing might feel like a sudden shift in our dialogue. But please believe me when I say that this comes from the deepest parts of my soul. I have pondered over this truth for what seems like an eternity, wrestling with the desire to remain silent out of fear and the overwhelming need to be real with you. And now, I choose authenticity over comfort, honesty over the gentle illusion of the status quo. Think of it this way. In life, we often find ourselves at crossroads where the path ahead is uncertain, and every decision feels like it could lead to a new destiny. In those moments, a choice is simply a choice, a possibility that might open one door while closing another. But you, my love, are not a door that swings open and shut with the passage of time. You are the foundation upon which every door in my life has been built, and the light that guides me through every twist and turn. In a world where everything else is subject to change, your presence remains steadfast and true. There is a profound beauty in knowing that someone is not just an option, but an essential part of who you are. In my eyes, you embody everything that is irreplaceable. The truth is, every moment spent without acknowledging your importance in my life has felt incomplete. Like a melody missing its most crucial note, my life simply doesn't resonate in the same way without you. And so, I am here, pouring my heart out, so that you may understand the magnitude of what you mean to me. You are the embodiment of permanence in a world full of fleeting moments. Every laugh we share, every tear we shed, and every silent moment of understanding between us cements the fact that you are irreplaceable. When I speak of you as my necessity, I mean that without you, the very essence of who I am would be diminished. You've touched my life in ways that are difficult to articulate, ways that go beyond the superficial and touch upon the profound core of my existence. In all our conversations and every quiet glance, there lies an unspoken acknowledgement of the extraordinary bond we share. It is a bond that goes beyond the confines of ordinary choice. It is a deep-seated truth that resonates with every fiber of my being. I have come to understand that being with you is not about filling a temporary void or choosing what feels convenient in the moment. It's about embracing a lifelong commitment to the person who has become an inseparable part of me. So, as we stand together in this moment of raw vulnerability and profound honesty, I want you to know that being my necessity means you hold a sacred and unyielding place in my heart. It is a role that goes far beyond the realm of ordinary relationships. You are the one I turn to in times of joy, in moments of despair, and in every space in between. You are the steady rhythm that keeps me grounded, the voice of reason when the world grows too loud, and the silent comfort when words fail. I want to thank you for being here, for being the person who listens to my truths without judgment, and for standing by me even when the road ahead is uncertain. This truth is not an easy one to express, and I know it might come as a surprise, or even stir a myriad of emotions. But it is precisely because our connection is so profound that I feel compelled to be utterly transparent with you. I believe that our journey together deserves nothing less than the full, unvarnished truth. In closing, please remember that you are not simply a fleeting choice in a world filled with options. You are the necessity that anchors me, the reason I face each day with renewed strength and purpose. In a universe where change is the only constant, your presence in my life is a testament to the enduring power of true connection, a connection that transforms the mundane into something extraordinary. Thank you for being the lifeline I never knew I needed, for being the heartbeat in the rhythm of my life, and for being my eternal necessity. I love you with every part of my being, and I am forever grateful for the way you have reshaped my world. forever and always, your name.